We good?
Oh, that's.
All right. Listen, welcome everybody tonight to our January 11th organization meeting. It's the first meeting of the month, so it's a rather long meeting. So before we get started, I'd like to stand up and we'll do the pledge. We ask Lieutenant Dan Valeri to lead us in the pledge. Lieutenant. I pledge allegiance. Good job there, Lieutenant. Okay, before we get started, let me introduce who's with us. With us tonight, we have our town council, Sylvia Santiago, Stephen Moreau, and Stephen Bedetti. Eve Lincoln is just recovering from some minor surgery, so she can't be with us tonight. We have our town clerk, Kelly Allegra, our highway superintendent, Anthony Feo, our police lieutenant, Dan Valeri, and our town attorney, David Zagon. And I am George Myers. So before we get started tonight on the agenda, I just want to recognize somebody. So Carrie Beloga, that's you I'm talking about. Come on up here with your family. Bring your family with you. Whoever you like. You know our grandma? Come on, come up here. So let me just say why I'm recognizing Carrie. She's a New Windsor resident, a senior at Cornwall Central School. She's a national cross-country champion. On January 21st, she will be competing for the U20 World Cross Country Championship in Richmond, Virginia. If she qualifies, she'll be heading to Australia in February to compete for a spot on the USA team, and hopefully we're all behind her. Carrie's attending the University of Colorado in Boulder on a scholarship. Mom and Dad, scholarship, right? We're good with that. Okay, so I have a plaque that I want to present to you. That's the town board. So why don't we all stand in here facing down? You, the pretty one, will stand next to me.
He doesn't want next
Come on.
to.
Grandma and Grandpa, where's my town board? Okay, so this is your recognition. Gary, I want to congratulate you on your December 10th, 2022 victory at the Champs Sports National Cross Country Championships that was held in San Diego, California. Your running achievements during your time at Cornwall High School are well known to many people in our community. I am acutely aware how much training time you had to put in to have the success you now enjoy. The University of Colorado will be thrilled to have you as a student athlete. I wish you continued success in all your future endeavors. Presented to you on this 11th day of January 2023 by George Myers, Town Supervisor. Okay, we good? Okay, listen, good luck to you, okay?
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
If I was you, guys,
I would lead you.
have about 45 minutes.
Take care, buddy.
Okay.
Destroy you. It's gonna be like this guy.
Stephen Bedetti, you didn't try to leave with it, did you?
No.
Okay.
Tell him you heard he's.
Easy to be here.
Exactly.
If I thought I could get away with it, I would.
Means I could take my tie off, right? You're down to the.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's get going with the regular town board meeting. So, generally, then motion, town board, town of Windsor, adopt the rules of procedure for the 2023 pursuant to section 43 of the town law and pursuant to the copy hereto attached. Also, the town clerk be authorized to advertise regarding the town board meeting dates pursuant to the Freedom of Information Law, Public Offices Law, Article 7. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Moreau?
Yes.
Councilmember Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. The next item on the agenda is a public hearing. Has to do with some stop signs that we're going to install down on Lafayette Drive. There's a new development built down there just off of 9W in the vicinity of Irish Eyes. So we're required by law before we put up any signs to hold the public hearing. So if anybody's here to speak to the public on this particular issue, come up to the podium. And Danielle, I'll wait a minute or so. You tell me if anybody's online. We live stream this, so we have to wait to see if there's anybody that pops up that would like to speak to this. Any? Good? Okay. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, close the public hearing concerning the adoption amendment, section 285A of the chapter 280 of the Town Code, Town of Windsor, entitled Main Arteries of Travel, to establish both the north and south sections of Lafayette Drive as stop streets. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Councilman Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, okay. So the chair, let's see. Town Board, Town of Windsor, pursuant to section 10 and 11 of the Municipal Home Rule Law, hereby adopt the attached local law amending section 285A of chapter 280 of the Town Code of Town of Windsor, entitled Main Arteries of Travel, to establish both the north and south sections of Lafayette Drive as stop streets. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Councilman Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. So Anthony, I guess that's up to you now, right? Put the signs up, and we've been lucky so far. We have no incidents there. I'm glad we got this done. Next item on the agenda is a public comment period, and the comments are allowed on agenda items only. So anybody want to speak to any agenda items? I'll hold up for a minute, and if not, then we'll move along. Hey, Danielle, we good? The Town of New Windsor Town Board approved the minutes of the public hearing to repeal and rescind local law number 7, 2022. Approved the minutes of the public hearing to amend chapter 263 of the Town Code, Town of New Windsor, to increase income limit for low-income senior citizen exemption pursuant to New York State Real Property Tax Law, section 467. Approved the minutes of the Town Board meeting held on December 7, 2022. As per copies posted to the Town Clerk Bulletin Board in the Town Hall, same distributed to Town Board members. Motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Councilman Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Shall entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, authorize the highway superintendent to make necessary purchases of small tools and equipment not to exceed $750 per purchase without prior Town Board approval pursuant to New York State Highway Law 142-1A. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Councilman Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Shall entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, approve the appointment of Anthony E. Feo as Superintendent of Refuse and Garbage, set salary of $22,000 for the year of 2023. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Councilman Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, this is just a receive and file. Hearing no objections, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receive and file the attached New York State Department of Transportation final acceptance of locally administered federal aid project dated December 14th, 2022 for the project commonly known as the Lake Road Bridge over the Metro North Railroad Replacement Project. This was a long project. We finally have it done, and now hopefully we've seen the last of these motions. So I'd just like to acknowledge the work that Jess Marino of the Attorney's Office did on this to shepherd us through this. Quite an undertaking. It's another receive and file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receive and file with the Town Clerk a letter of resignation submitted by Ryan Kramer dated December 20th, 2022, providing notification of his January 3rd, 2023 resignation date from his position as motor equipment operator with the Town of New Windsor. So Ryan was with us almost 10 years, so I just want to acknowledge his contribution to the town and wish him good luck in his future endeavors, and hopefully things will work out for him. Shall entertain a motion. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, pursuant to section 287-35 of the Town Code and resolution annexed hereto, shall hereby amend the standard schedule of fees and establish a new water consumption rate in the amount of $6.85 per 100 cubic feet, or $9.16 per 1,000 gallons of water, effective for the March 1st billing cycle. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, this is a slight increase in our water. The aqueduct shutdowns have required us to take some water from city of Newburgh and the town of Newburgh, and they really charge us some pretty hefty fees. I, George Myers, Town Supervisor, Town of Windsor, pursuant to Section 42 of the Town Law of the State of New York, hereby appoint Stephen A. Bedetti to the office of Deputy Supervisor to serve from January 1st, 2023 to June 30th, 2023. Stephen, congratulations.
Thank you. Well, not yet.
No, oh, no, I
There's
don't
no
need a motion.
motion, it's
I'll just do it.
It says.
Were you gonna vote against him? No, okay, all right.
You know,
But
you're out. Thank
Or
you.
if anything happens to me, I want Dan, start to look at him. He's the guy. All right, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, hereby set the salary of Deputy Supervisor Stephen A. Bedetti at $1,250 for the period from January 1st, 2023 through and including January 30th, 2023 as budget for the year 2023. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilmember Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor hereby approve as to form the attached Ethics Board disclosure form and failure to adopt form and authorize the use thereof. Motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilmember Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
This is the ethics form that our, some of our town employees, including, I'm a yes. This is a ethics form, disclosure form that some of our employees have to do and all of our elected officials have to do each year. And it's reviewed by our ethics committee for content. If there's any issues, then they will speak to the employees. So I would like to acknowledge the work that ethics board has done for the town. They do a great job and I appreciate their service to the town. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, appoint Kelly Allegra as Registrar of Vital Statistics for the year of 2023. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilmember Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, appoint Town Clerk Kelly Allegra as the FOIL officer to handle all FOIL Freedom of Information requests for the year of 2023. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilmember Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, appoint Town Attorney David Zagon as the FOIL Appeals Officer for the year 2023. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilmember Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Another receive and file. Hearing no objections, Town Board, Town of Windsor shall receive and file the attached correspondence to the Town Board from the Town Clerk appointing the Deputy Town Clerks for 2023. First Deputy Town Clerk, Jean Marie Ferron, and the second Deputy Town Clerk, Kathy Fogarty. Another receive and file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor receive and file with the Town Clerk the appointment of Nancy Wilkins as the Deputy Receiver of Taxes for the year of 2023. Oh, I forgot Susan Scheibel is with us tonight, our Receiver of Taxes. So this would be your deputy then? Okay. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, set the stipend for the Deputy Receiver of Taxes, $2,500 annually. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilmember Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, approve the appointment of Police Chief Robert Doss as Civil Defense Director for the year 2023. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilmember Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. This is just another appointment by me. I, George Myers, Town Supervisor, Town of New Windsor. Hereby appoint the following liaison officers for the calendar 2023. The ambulance corps will be myself, the Highway Superintendent Steve Moreau, Justice Court Councilwoman Eve Lincoln, Planning and Zoning Councilman Moreau, Police Department myself, Recreation Department Eve Lincoln, Senior Citizens Sylvia Santiago, Sewer Department Stephen Bedetti, Water Department Stephen Bedetti, and the Newburgh School District Sylvia Santiago. So each of our council persons act as a liaison to some of these departments that are rather large. And I appreciate the work that they put in because they have to keep track of what's going on there. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, to appoint Glenn Marshall as the town historian for the year 2023. Motion?
Motion. Second.
Roll call?
Councilmember Rowe,
Yes.
Councilmember Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Acknowledge Glenn for the work he does. He's probably knows everything that's ever happened in the Windsor since the Windsor began. I, George Myers, Town Supervisor, Town of Windsor, hereby appoint Glenn Marshall, Town Historian, and Kathy Fogarty, Deputy Town Clerk, to serve as the Records Advisory Board for the calendar year 2023. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, pursuant to New York State Town Law, Section 2916, hereby authorize and delegate to the town supervisor all powers and duties of the day-to-day administration and supervision of all town and special district facilities and employees consistent with and in furtherance of any and all state and federal laws applicable thereof, and with any and all local laws or resolutions or policies heretofore or hereafter adopted by the town board. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe.
Yes.
Councilmember Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago,
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, that just means anything goes wrong, it's my fault. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, hearing no objections and pursuant to the resolution annexed hereto, the Town Board, Town of Windsor shall hereby appoint Town Attorney Dave Zagon as a delegate to attend the annual business session of the Association of Towns of the State of New York and cast a vote of the Town of Windsor for the purposes of electing a president. 5 vice presidents and voting on the association annual legislation platform. Town Board shall further appoint Stephen A. Bedetti, councilman, as the alternate to attend the aforesaid meeting and cast said votes in the event David Zagon is unable to perform such duties. Motion?
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe.
Yes.
Councilmember Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, authorize the supervisor to execute the attached agreement with Munistat Services Incorporated for municipal advisory services as outlined in Appendix A and said agreement for the year 2023. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe.
Yes.
Councilmember Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, we use them to advise us on financial issues through our controller's office, which is ran by Doreen Casey, who does a great job for the town as our controller. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor hereby authorize the supervisor to execute the attached professional services proposal in the amount not to exceed $12,280, which is $6,140 for the fiscal year ending 12/31/2022, and $6,140 for the fiscal year ending 12/31/2023, for the preparation of the biannual actual valuation of the town's annual service costs associated with other post-employment benefits in accordance with the resolution annexed hereto. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe.
Yes.
Councilmember Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor
This
Myers.
has to do with our post-retirement benefits, which are, yes, which are staggering. So we need somebody to keep an eye on that. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, designate the following banks as official town depositories: J.P. Morgan Chase, Manufacturers and Traders Trust, Orange County Trust Bank, Orange County Bank and Trust Company, Capital One Bank North America, and the New York Liquid Asset Fund. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe.
Yes.
Councilmember Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, authorize the town supervisor, George A. Myers, to sign all checks to Controller Doreen Casey to countersign same and to permit said supervisor and/or controller to use the electronic and/or facsimile signature when necessary. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe.
Yes.
Councilmember Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, authorize the town supervisor and the town controller to open time deposit accounts and day withdrawal with the town's official depositories for the purpose of investing idle funds. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe.
Yes.
Councilmember Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, adopt the investment policies and guidelines document attached here too. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe.
Yes.
Councilmember Detti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes, our investments are very conservative, and the town board's always involved in the decisions, and appreciate Doreen taking the action that we direct. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor. Whereas the New York State General Municipal Law, Section 104B, requires municipalities to adopt internal policies and procedures governing all procurement of goods and services which are not required to be made pursuant to the competitive bidding process of New York State General Municipal Law, Section 103. Now therefore be resolved that the Town Board, Town of New Windsor hereby adopt the attached procurement policy in accordance with the Section 104B of the New York State General Municipal Law. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, this is just our policies on bidding different jobs that we put out. This is another receive and file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of New Windsor shall receive and file with the town clerk the attached official undertaking of municipal officers. This is just some insurance that all the people who handle money make sure that it goes in the right direction. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor hereby determined that in order to provide for consolidated schedule fees and to allow for annual review and modifications of fees involving the administration of town ordinances and regulations, it is a public interest to establish and adopt the attached schedule of fees for the town of New Windsor for the year 2023. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, I'd just like to acknowledge the work put into this by Jess Marina and our building inspector, Jen Gallagher. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, approve the clerical assistance for the evening of 2023 Town Board meetings and set the salary the same at $90 per meeting for each clerical and staff attending, and such salary shall be paid from the general fund. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, appoint Dominic Cordesco Esquire, 555 Hudson Valley Avenue, Suite 100, New Windsor, New York, as the planning board attorney for 2023, effective immediately. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, reappoint Gennaro Arginio, 34 Sesame Street, Rock Tower, New York, 12575, to the Town of New Windsor Planning Board. Term shall commence immediately and expire on December 31st, 2027. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, I'd like to thank Jerry for all the work that he puts in on this, and he does put a lot of work into this, and I'm glad that he's agreed to be reappointed again. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, set the salary for the chairman of the planning board at $115 per meeting for the year 2023. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, set the salary for members of the planning board at $80 per meeting for the year 2023. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, pursuant to the Town Law, Section 267-2, hereby appoint Gregory A. Biasotti, 217 Summit Drive, New Windsor, New York, 12553, to serve as chairman of the Zoning Board of Appeals for the year 2023. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, I'd like to thank Greg for all the time that he puts in with that zoning board too, and appreciate his efforts on behalf of the town. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, set the salary for the chairman of the Zoning Board of Appeals at $115 per meeting for the year 2023. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, set the salary for the members of the Zoning Board of Appeals at $80 per meeting for the year 2023. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, set the salary for the chairman and secretary of Assessment Board of Review at $95 each for each per meeting for the year 2023. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, I'd just like to acknowledge the chairman's Tim Murphy and the secretaries Amanda Livingstone and their help in the assessor's office and helping with the appeals for assessments. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, set the salary of members of the Assessment Board of Review at $60 per meeting per member for the year 2023. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, appoint the following members to the Board of Fire Prevention. All terms shall commence immediately, and all the terms will expire at December 31st, 2025. Stephen Sager from Valesgate, Sean McGuire from Quusaic, Jeff Garfield from Salisbury Mills, Michael Saylor, Quusaic, Marvin Kent, Quusaic, and Jennifer Gallagher, the civilian member. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion. Town Board, hearing no objections, Town Board, Town of Windsor pursuant to the resolution attached hereto shall retain the engineering firm of McGoley Hazard Etzel Engineering, DPC, for offices located 33 Airport Center Road, Suite 202, New Windsor, New York, for engineers for the town of New Windsor for the year 2023, and further authorize the supervisor to execute the attached agreement for engineering services between the town of New Windsor and McGoley Hazard Engineering, DPC, which outlines the terms, conditions, and fees for the services to be performed during the year 2023. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, whereas the town of New Windsor periodically requires certain environmental consulting work to be performed during the course of the year, such as testing, design and services related to hazardous materials, including but not limited to the asbestos and lead paint. Whereas the appointing an environmental consulting firm annually would avoid project delays related to the proposal and selection process when environmental consulting services are necessary. And whereas the town board, town of New Windsor directed town engineer to solicit proposals for environmental consulting services, whereas McGoley Hazard Etzel Engineering did solicit and received 3 proposals for environmental consulting services, and whereas McGoley Hazard Etzel Engineering reviewed and vetted all submissions and provided annexed recommendation letter to the town board. Now therefore be resolved, the town board, town of New Windsor, upon the recommendation of McGoley Hazard Etzel in the correspondence dated December 29, 2022, annexed hereto, hereby appoint Quality Environmental Solutions and Technologies Inc., better known as Quest, to serve as the town's environmental consultant from January 1st, 2023 through and including December 31st, 2023, to be compensated pursuant to Quest rate schedule sheet annexed to this proposal at attachment C. Be it further resolved, town supervisor hereby authorized to ensure an agreement with Quest for the provision of environmental consulting services, which I'll incorporate the rate sheet labeled attachment C, which is annexed here to. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, we're just saving ourselves some time because every time, like we did some work on some of our roofs, we had asbestos that we needed to get done, so we had to get special people in. These guys are qualified and they'll now be on board. Chair will entertain a motion, town board, town of New Windsor, set the mileage rate at 65.5 cents per mile for town officials and employees in accordance with the Internal Revenue Service Allowance. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, Chair will entertain a motion, town board, town of Windsor, name the Walk Hill Valley Publications Incorporated Mid-Hudson Times Edition as the official town newspaper for 2023. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Okay, Alberta, you got a job for another year. Okay. Chair will entertain a motion, town board, town of New Windsor, name WGNY as the official radio station for 2023. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes. Chair will entertain a motion, town board, town of New Windsor, hereby authorize that the same benefits afforded to town employees covered by the CSEA contract of the town be afforded to the following 4 town of New Windsor full-time employees not covered by the labor management agreements or individual employment contracts. Clerk to the supervisor, deputy town clerk, confidential supervisor to the highway superintendent, deputy receiver of taxes, and that all resolutions related hereto, including but not limited to those of January 5, 1972, February 1st, 1978, June 21st, 1978, are hereby superseded. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilmember Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, just this gives these 4 employees the same benefits that the other employees who are covered by labor contracts. So they don't have anything more and they don't have anything less. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, authorize the supervisor to execute the agreement to substantially the same form as annexed hereto between the Town of New Windsor and the New Windsor Volunteer Ambulance Corps, doing business as the New Windsor Emergency Medical Services for the provision of ambulance service and pre-hospital emergency treatment. Said agreement in effect from January 1st, 2023 to December 31st, 2025. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman,
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, so we're very pleased with our ambulance corps. They are without a doubt the best ambulance corps in Orange County. And the work that Mike Big does down there, I appreciate everything he does. And we're happy to have them now locked down for 3 years. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor hereby authorize the supervisor to execute the attached intermunicipal agreement for emergency medical services, dispatching services between the Town of New Windsor, Town of Cornwall, for the provision of emergency medical services dispatching services by the Town of New Windsor Police Department to the Town of Cornwall, including Village of Cornwall and the Hudson, from January 1st, 2023 through and including December 31st, 2025. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, this is also a 3-year agreement. We now will do all of the dispatching for the our ambulance corps, which has a contract with the Village of Cornwall and the Town of Cornwall. And I think that it was Councilman Bedetti who brought it up, that would be much easier for our dispatching people, of which he's the head dispatcher, that we would do all the dispatching. So it made a lot of sense, and I appreciate your input on that, Stephen. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, as a recipient of the federal financial assistance and in accordance with 49 CFR Part 26, hereby adopt the attached disadvantaged business enterprise policy and appoint the town supervisor as a liaison officer, authorize supervisor to execute said policy and direct the town clerk to post and circulate same in accordance with the resolution annexed here to. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, this resolution and the next couple of resolutions all have to do with the federal government, and if we don't have these resolutions, then we would not be able to get any federal funds, which we have recently been very successful in getting some. And once again, Jess Marina and the town attorney's office has been the lead person on this. I appreciate all of her effort in getting that money for the town. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of New Windsor hereby adopt the attached equal employment policy prohibiting discrimination against any applicant for employment, any employer, or anyone doing business with the Town of New Windsor due to age, color, sex, disability, national origin, race, religion, and veteran status. Appoint the town supervisor, responsible local office, authorize supervisor to execute said policy, direct the town clerk to post a signed copy of the EEO policy on the Town of New Windsor website, circulate a copy of same to each town board member and all department heads, together with a copy of this motion, and direct that the copy of the attached EEO policy be annexed to all future bids and or requests for proposals soliciting work on behalf of the Town of Windsor. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, so that's also another one of those policies that we're required to do. Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, recipient of federal and state financial assistance in accordance with Article 15A of the New York State Executive, hereby adopt the attached minority and women's business development policy and appoint town supervisor as the responsible local officer, authorize supervisor to execute said policy, and direct the town clerk to post and circulate same in accordance with the resolution annexed here to. Motion,
Move. Second.
roll call.
Councilman Rowe?
Yes.
Councilman Detti?
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago?
Yes.
Supervisor Myers?
Yes, this is just another receiving file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of New Windsor, receiving file with the town clerk, the attached certificate of results of the canvass of the ballots held for fire commissioner at the annual election of the Passaic Ridge Fire District held on December 13th. So they have designated or voted in Pete Gandolfini. They set their own budget. So these fire commissioners are a very important part of what goes on in these fire companies. It's another receiving file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receiving file of the town clerk. The attached certificate of results of canvass of the ballot cast for fire commissioner at the annual election of the Salisbury Mills Fire District held on December 13th, 2022. And that's Robert Johnson is the commissioner there. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of New Windsor shall receive and file with the town clerk the attached certificate of results for the canvass and ballots cast for the Fire Commission, the annual election to the Valesgate Fire District held on December 13th, 2022, and that's Sal Giganti. He's the Fire Commission. Once again, they are important folks in this, these fire companies. They set their policies and their budget. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor hereby receive and file the town clerk pursuant to this section, Town Code, section 300-81D, the attached Orange County Legislative Resolution number 352-2022, providing for the levy of unpaid fire inspection fees in the total amount of $13,275 on the properties of the Town of Windsor. So all this means is that we send this over to the county, they send us our money, so we're whole, and they chase around the folks who didn't pay. Another receiving file, hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receive and file the improper practice. Did I miss one? Huh? 50.
Legislative resolution.
I think I missed one, did I?
Inspection, oh.
I did, yeah, right, we missed the utilities. All right, hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receive and file the attached Orange County Legislative Resolution 353 of 2022, providing that the levy of unpaid utility taxes in the amount of $929,881.17 on the properties of the Town of Windsor pursuant to the New York State Town Law, Section 198. Susan, that'd have been pretty good, right? We'd have been stuck with that million? You got it? You don't got it. All right, that's the same thing. Susan sends all of this unpaid levy to the county. The county makes us whole, and they chase around the people who didn't pay. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receive and file an improper practice charge, case number U38692, dated December 16, 2022, filed by the Patrolmen's Whatever Associated Town of Windsor, regarding a claim of improper refusal to negotiate disability termination pursuant to New York State Civil Service Law, Section 71. So we have outside counsel handling this, and I don't see this as an issue at all. Another receive and file, hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receive and file with the town clerk the attached Speedy's discharge received from the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation regarding New York City Department of Environmental Protection, Catskill Aqueduct repair and rehabilitation, CATRR project, which is aimed at repairing leakage and augmenting water supply during the temporary shutdown of Delaware Aqueduct Roundout West Branch Tunnel. This has nothing to do with us, but we have to receive and file it because they sent it to us. So this is between DEC and the New York City Water Authority. Another receive and file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, so receive and file the town clerk the 2022 annual reports for the town clerk, building department, fire prevention, recreation department, and the Windsor medical services. This is available, and this is their annual reports. Anybody wants to see it, it'd be in the town clerk's office. Another receive and file. Hearing no objection, Town Board, Town of Windsor, receive and file the town clerk the attached monthly reports for the following departments of December 2022. Justice Calderon, Justice Myers, Police Department, Building Department, Recreation Department, Tax Receiver, Town Clerk, and the Windsor Medical Services. I did notice that the Recreation Department had a lot of activity going on in December, so I'd like to acknowledge Matt and his crew down there for all they do. They put together a bunch of events here and had great turnouts, even though the weather wasn't so good. So once again, kudos to Matt and his people down there. So the next item on the agenda is a public forum, and this is about anything. Anybody wanted to talk about, make a statement about anything, we'll listen and respond when I can. So we'll open it up. Anybody wants to speak, come up to the microphone, or I'll turn to Danny and you'll let me know, you and Justin, if anybody's there. Alberta, you want to say thanks or anything or no? 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 Okay, let it go. Anything? Okay. Before I close it up, it sounds like there's just a lot of goings on, but all of this stuff is discussed with the board members, and they have access to all the department heads and all the motions, so they're deeply involved in things. But this is a formality that we have to do to make sure that we're following the law. So these meetings sometimes sound like they're just a bunch of, reading things, no one knows what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on, but this is done, so it becomes a record in the town clerk's office, and it's all done So David Zagon in his office will remain calm and not be mad at me all the time. And Keith Bedetti, too. You get mad at my friend Keith Bedetti. too. I'm not happy about that. All right, Chair will entertain a motion, Town Board, Town of Windsor, during the Town Board meeting at, let's see, where are we? 7:40 PM. Motion?
Move. Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Councilman Bedetti.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Supervisor Myers.
Yes. Okay, thank you for coming.